welcome back. We were just talking about some things that are
interesting,
that are different, and that you might not realize when you come and visit, or things that you start realizing when you move to Italy. So this is basically a supplement video to the video that we did.
So several videos we've done about different things about living in Italy, the different things that strike us.
Yes. And it's purely informational.
Correct.
Okay,
yeah,
so
we're not putting anybody down, nothing like that.
Just informing of these things that we
found different.
Yeah. Also, we are talking about Tuscany. Okay, we know that in some parts of Italy it might be different, so it's okay. This is what we experience in Tuscany, in Lucca specifically. Let's begin with food. Pizza.
My favorite topic.
So when you order pizza in the United States, you have extra large, large, medium, small, or
thin
personal.
crust, thick crust, cheesy crust. Yeah, you won't find that here.
Here is basically most places is a standard size. It's one size and it's one pizza per person.
Right. And sometimes they do give you, depending on the place, an option between small or regular. But normally, most places, it's one size.
Yes.
And it doesn't come cut. They give you a fork and knife, and that's what you're supposed to use. I would imagine some of the tourist areas, if someone asked for it to be cut, they would do it. But
yes,
normally
it comes as a whole. Okay, so that's one thing that you might be like, okay, this is different. Second thing, coffee.
My second favorite topic.
So in the States, when you ask for a coffee, you are going to get
a grande to-go cup, and out the door you go, right?
Yes. And also, even when you sit at a coffee shop, or if you sit at a diner, typical, the refill, they come in and you have
at the diners and cafes, restaurants.
Here, if you say a coffee, un café, it's very little, and it's an espresso, and it's even half the size of the espresso that you will get in the States. When in the States you ask for an espresso, it's still the cup is full.
Right. Now you can get different sizes espressos here. You just have to know how to order them. But again, normally they're not in a to-go cup. If you're not sitting down at a table and enjoying your coffee with a pastry, you're standing at the bar, you're drinking, and you're going.
Okay. Another thing is when it's time to ask for the check.
Which is not my favorite thing.
Yeah. So you finish eating, and in many, many cases, you have to get up and go to the counter to pay. Even though it's a sit-down restaurant, you go to the counter and you say maybe your table number or, whatever. And they usually the waiter will come in and bring a ticket or something.
And also, when it comes to splitting the check, normally it's done by percentages. So like if two couples go out, we'll just say, hey, we're just going to split the check, and 50-50. It's 50-50. Or if there's a big group of 20 people, they'll take the total bill and just, everyone pays the same amount, and they divide it by the number of people. Yeah. So it's something to be aware of.
So yes.
Now let's move on to something people don't like to talk about.
And let's talk about something that you will not know until you're actually living here for a while.
Right.
Taxes are filed separately. They're individual. So we file taxes, and even though we're married, you still have to file it separate.
In Italy.
So that was an interesting, and we did it with an accountant. So it's not like we came up with it.
Right.
Okay, this is a very interesting one. You go to a movie in the States, and you get all your previews at the beginning, and they said you watch the movie. Bye. Here, you're watching a movie at the movie theater, and all of a sudden, in the middle of the movie, stops.
Yeah.
Intermission.
Something we haven't seen in a long time.
Well, so we did some research, and if you Google, when was the last time that they had intermission in a movie in the States?
A movie that was released with an intermission officially.
Gandhi, 1982.
Right.
So a long time ago.
Which is kind of nice because it gives you 10 minutes or so to get up, go to the restroom, or go buy another Coke or whatever. So it's not a bad thing, but it's just something that you don't expect when you go to just a regular movie.
Yeah, lights come on in the middle of the movie, so what's going on?
It's like, hey,
so
we got 45 minutes left, and they stopped it, halfway in. So
and we saw when we actually went to see Oppenheimer. And that happened to us.
Yeah.
And Napoleon.
And Napoleon.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we were like, what?
Next is the pharmaceutical ads. In the States, they drill those ads every day, every hour.
Do you wake up every morning? Do
Yeah.
you feel tired?
Yeah. Is your leg moving too much? Okay.
Are you breathing?
They are so annoying. So anyway, you do not have that here. And we also noticed that it's not just here, but when we were in Mexico, same thing. We
Right.
did not see that type of ads.
Yes, it's
especially
not-
antidepressant. and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. Now, vitamins and things like that, of course.
Yes.
But like prescription drugs, I guess you're not going to watch something on TV or in a commercial and then go to your doctor and ask, hey, can you give me this?
Mm-hmm.
I saw a commercial for this and I really want to try it. You don't see that here.
No. It's a feeling that the doctors are the experts.
Right.
And they will know what to give you.
Yeah, they know what to give you. They know what's out there.
Yeah, so, it's actually a nice thing.
Yes. Same with political ads.
So in the States, when it's election time, I mean,
You're just bombarded with endless ads, radio,
Emails.
TV, email, text. You don't
it's
get that
crazy.
here.
I mean, we received them when we were here
From the States.
from the States.
Yeah.
So it's crazy. The typical vote for me, don't vote for him.
Right.
I approve this message and all that stuff.
Yeah, you just don't see that.
So what they do here is they put some panels out in certain specific places, and these are like metal panels. And then it seems like the campaigns go and put the posters. And
The different parties put their
Yeah.
posters up. And
once
then
the election is over,
they take it down. Like I would say a week or so later, everything's down.
so that's actually
It's nice.
it's nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's nice.
Next thing, same thing, you will not know unless you are actually living and you have a bill in your name.
Correct. Yeah.
So in the electricity bill, you will have a TV tax.
And it's roughly right now around 90 euros a year.
So they divided that throughout the year. So you get a 14
Ish, a little bit more. Yeah.
euro bill or add-on to your bill.
Every 2 months.
Every 2 months.
Because here electric bills are every 2 months.
So, but for what we read, the European Union is trying to get rid of that tax. We don't know, what's going to happen
Yeah.
with that, but that exists. There is a TV tax in Italy, and that's because you have access to la RAI,
Right.
which is the national TV.
And we know it exists elsewhere throughout the world as well. But it took us back in Italy that they had a TV tax.
The last thing is ferie, which is basically a vacation.
Yeah, a worker's holiday. And, depending on the business, it depends on how much time they take off. If it's normally in between the busy times of the year, you'll see where workers get 2 weeks off or 3 weeks off. We've even seen some of the like mom and pop stores, the family-owned restaurants and things like that.
Close out for a month.
Yeah, close out for a month.
Again, we're not talking about Milano,
No,
okay?
no.
We are not saying that, or Rome.
Just
we're
what
talking
we've
about
observed in Tuscany,
specifically in Lucca,
Yeah.
okay? And Gallicano, and areas that are like that,
Right.
okay? So,
Especially when it gets like in August where we were at, when it gets really hot, that's when you see them like go away for 3 weeks.
Yes.
They're going north to get away from the heat.
yes, many people go to the mountains, or, they go
Or
to
they
the
leave the
beach.
country, yeah. Or they go to the beach and cool off by the sea.
August, and usually maybe some part of December, some places we've seen, or
February.
January, February, right after the
Also,
holidays.
whatever is going on, if there's big festivals going on in the city, that could also determine when they take Federa.
Yes. Okay, so those are just
Things that we observe.
Yeah.
Now, if you live in Italy or have been in Italy a long period of time, was there anything that we didn't mention that...
that caught your attention.
Right. Or do you agree with some of the stuff we...
Or if you are living in Italy right now,
Right.
and in your region is different,
Yeah.
let us know.
Yeah, let us know. Put some
We like
comments
to
in.
learn.
Yeah, we love to learn new things about different parts.
Yes. So thank you for watching. We're leaving you another video to watch.
Bye.